Hello students, this video continues on from the previous video about building a base. I just didn't want to make a video longer than 15 minutes, so let's go on from what we talked about. I don't like this line. There's too many pluses. If you remember from my last video, I made a lot of errors. So what I'm going to teach you about is the dot format command or the syntax. So try and follow along. So if I'm trying this, I'm printing this out, and I want the exact same thing. I want to say the sum of num1 and num2 is sum. It's a lot more clean if somehow we could make it show up. So that's where dot format comes in. So after the string, you can write dot format. And the first thing I want to do is num1. So I can't write num1 actually right here. So what I do is I'd put these curly brackets, which is right next to the P, the next two digits. Just press shift. And then a curly brackets, open and close. So in replacement for that, that was num1. So here I write num1, and I write a comma. Whoops. Num1, comma. And instead of num2, I write curly brackets. And over here I can say num2. Instead of sum, I have curly brackets. Put a comma here and say sum. So here we have print the sum of the first. This is called a parameter or thing in the brackets of my format method. That's technically what it is, but just look at it. You write your string, you write dot format, open and close brackets. This bracket belongs to print, open and close brackets, and you just, for every open and close parentheses, you write a variable. This goes to that, and that goes to the last one. Let's try running it again. So what were we doing? 55 and 6. The sum of 55 and 6 is 61. You see how it printed up twice? So let's comment this out. If you want to know, it's command and slash. We'll comment out the whole line. I don't actually have to print. I don't actually have to type in the hashtag. Let's run that code again. 55, 6. The sum of 55 and 6 is 61. All right, so that takes care of dot format. What I also want to go over again, which will be important, is the difference between division. So what's 10 divided by 2? Is 5.0. If I want it to be an integer, I can say int 10 divided by 2, and it'll immediately turn it into an integer. But what if I say 10 divided by 3? Well, that's that integer, correct? So what happens if I try and make that into an integer? There's a different way to do it. You can do, if you don't want the decimals and you just want integer division, you do a double slash divided by 3. And that will turn it into an integer. But what happened to the remainder? Well, the remainder can always be found by using the modulus. So when you divide 10 by 3, the remainder is 1. 11 divided by 3, 11 modulus 3. When you divide 11 by 3, the remainder would be 2. When you divide 12 by 3, well, the remainder is going to be 0. But the answer, the quotient, // is given by that. And that's all you need to know to be able to complete exercise 1 to 5, which I will assign promptly. Thank you.